So I woke up to news that the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC President Cameron Joe Ajero has been arrested by the DSS on his way to United Kingdom for a trade union congress. So I just flipped through. Next up, I also saw that Sarah, a social economic rights advocacy project, right, was also in the news, saying that the DSS has currently surrounded the facility, the headquarters of the non-profit organization. And because, of course, you remember that a couple of hours ago, about 48 hours ago, they did give the president a 48-hour ultimatum to reduce fuel price and then probe the NNPCL, right? And unfortunately, that man gave me to go look back. First, why did I ignore the Joe Ajero story? The fact that we've never seen an NLC president this this compromise. Joe Ajero has sold the interest of Nigerian workers and the Nigerian people, because before now the NLC, though it's the umbrella of all Nigerian workers, used to be the voice of the common masses. Back in the days of Comrade Adams Oshumole, where he rose to popularity, those days, even under President Olusegun Obasanjo, Oshumole was very vocal, very vocal. The activities and works of the NLC surpasses even the interests of workers alone, to the generality of Nigerians, so to speak, and then they would get on fair price, and it was so much and so much. And even I think it's Wahab, the last immediate past. So again, Joe Ajero has frolic, has dined and danced too much. This same Joe Ajero was with the presidency on a over 500-man list that went to COP28 in Dubai, and Nigerians queried to say, what is your business frolicking with the sitting president? We knew you were selling yourself. The same Joe Ajero was beating black and blue in Imo on orders of Governor Hope Uzodinma. And recently, until last week, when the new share price came out, Joe Ajero was reported to have said that they were betrayed by the presidency because they had another form of agreement other than what was. So the reason why they accepted the 70,000 minimum wage as against the 250,000 that Nigerians demanded must be the last thing was because they were promised that fear was not going to be increased against the Nigerian people. And so now, of course, they say if you want to eat with the devil, you must eat long spoon. Joe Ajero has refused to use spoon at all. He's using his hand to eat. Now, he's been arrested. However, they said injustice anywhere is a threat to justice anywhere. The fact that Joe Ajero has embarrassed himself, has frolicked with the presidency that's not supposed to be, does not mean we will not address the fact that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has turned the government of Nigeria into a form of totalitarianism. And it's very embarrassing, because this is not an autocratic government, a dictatorship one. Even ex-military men that has ruled Nigeria has not in any way impacted, has created this level of embarrassment to the Nigerian state. Dissenting voices and opinions have been silenced for no reason. Journalists have been told to shut up. I fear for people like Rufai Hosseini, who has, because what Joe Ajero is being arrested for is doing his job. And guess what? The police had invited Joe Ajero a couple of weeks ago, and he went there with his lawyers and members of the NSC. And of course, probably they couldn't do anything. Nobody is safe in that country. Nobody is safe in Nigeria at the moment. That's what it means. Now, on his way to Abuja, he was arrested, and from sources said he has been taken to the office of the NSA for no reason. Why will you arrest the president of the... Of course, I know that immunity doesn't cover him, but that is the height of totalitarianism. That's the height of autocratic government. That's the height of a dictatorship government. But Tinubu is not a Democrat at all. Dissenting voices, dissenting opinions, because now the Nigerian state has been pocketed. This is state capture, to say the least. State capture. And whether or not Joe deserves this appeal or this video I'm doing now is the fact that nobody is safe. David Udeyin was reportedly declared wanted for being a journalist. No whistle blown, no leaked document out in public place, of course, as it were. But he's been arrested because they said he was collaborating with PDOM Nigeria. The journalist who I was reading yesterday on X, formerly Twitter, that there's a particular journalist of, is it Premium Times or I don't know which of the online news sites, that was being declared wanted, or he has been arrested. Why? Because he leaked an information of a sitting lawmaker in Nigeria, where he had some contracts, some businesses that was it. Instead of investigating the lawmaker, the journalist that leaked the information is one that has been arrested. That's how bad the system is. And for now, it is okay for some of you, because at least Joe Ajero a few weeks ago will be telling Nigerians you don't understand how government works. Some of you are just blabbing, oh, disobedient, oh, these people that just shout on social media. He's gotten his own part of it, right? And he's going to go round. It's going round. It's going to go round. The fact still remains that if we don't tackle this dictator, this personality of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that is an embarrassment to democracy, if we don't tackle it. Because the funniest part of this whole conversation is the fact that I look at Tinubu and I say, Olusegun Obasanjo, former president of Nigeria, 1999-2007, was a military general. In fact, he handed over government to Alhaji Shehu Shagari in 1979 after Murtala Mohammed had died in a coup. Olusegun Obasanjo took over, and then he said, according to the wish and interest of Murtala Mohammed to have handed over to civilian rule, he will go ahead and hand over to civilian rule. In 1999, where he miraculously came out of prison, of course, in line of death from the evil junta General Sani Abacha, Olusegun Obasanjo became president. There is no record of Olusegun Obasanjo being a former military administrator, military general, wanted to silence dissenting opinion, dissenting and dissenting voices or opinions, so to speak. Again, the evil genius and the most inept Nigerian president ever that Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants to defeat in a couple of Buhari spent 8 years to have become Guinness Book of World Records, most clueless and inept Nigerian president ever. Seems like in 2 years, Tinubu may successfully be able to defeat him and end that record and be the fastest to have gotten that. Even Buhari, he allowed dissenting voices and opinion to reign in his government. But you see the man that came to power. So when a government can no longer meet the needs of the people, they silence the voices that are against them. When the government can no longer use propaganda to because that's what they use in gaining power. Propaganda, lies, deception, manipulation. INEC. Now you have used Mahmoud Yakub to gain power. Now you need another Mahmoud Yakub to get the country to work. Now you cannot. So the best you can do now is to be silencing opposition voices. And I fear for people like Rufai, people like Osaogi Ogboma, and a few of these guys that have constantly put their voice out to say Nigeria must work, and they are still in the country. Right? God continue to protect you. Unfortunately, you can't kill everybody. You can't silence everybody. You can't arrest everybody. You can't use DSS for everybody. A time will come where you yourself will submit to Mother Earth and nature, and then you will be shocked, because these things are God. And funny enough, there are people defending all this. Again, like I said, Joe Ajero may not be my guy. Joe Ajero may not be the person that I'm happy that I'm doing a video to say release him. I'm not even saying that. I'm only saying that we should call ourselves to order, because an autocratic government is in power. A dictator is on the seat of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And no Nigerian by any means is safe. No Nigerian is safe. Anybody can be silenced. The ones that they cannot arrest publicly, they will silence privately. If you are a Nigerian, speak out. You may not like the person, you may not like me, but injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I rest my case.